Hi guys, welcome to Big Event Sports Chat. Yeah, just got home. Just about 2 minutes ago, I just opened the door. We are live here for the women's and men's team sprint. It all starts with the ladies. They are underway about 10 seconds ago, so that is really cool. Look, the favorite Sweden, I wouldn't count out the US here. This is going to be good, man. This is good, but I haven't even had time to change the caption at the bottom. I'm going to do that while the race is on. Lots of teams out there. Look, lots of nations. Switzerland in there as well. Norway, Sweden, Czech Republic, Germany, France, Italy, all out there. Let's hope I can just have a little bit of time to change the caption. It's crazy because you plan stuff, but I didn't think I'd be that late. But my bus has actually taken longer to get me home this morning because it's snowing outside like crazy, man. It is snowing, which is really nice. I do like the snow, but let's go there. Yes, we go. There we are. Cross. Let's write it in there. Now I still got to spell stuff properly. Cross country team sprint. There you go. I think I got it in there properly now. There you go. It should be on the screen. There you go. We've got a little bit of time. The first exchange will be in a few minutes' time. So look, I think the Swedes are just going to try to go out in front. Then maybe the Norwegians can keep pace with them. But it's actually the USA with Team Diggins, I call them. They're powering away there. Ed Harbour, Sweden. Germany in third. Switzerland and Norway, fourth and fifth. Good stuff. Good. I hope you guys are all doing well. Totally in stress. Let's see if I can come down here and relax in a second. Just have to wait for the... There you go. But we are up and running, guys. We are up and running. That's the most important thing. There you go. I've got the chat up as well. I hope there's some people in there afterwards. Quickly just got to put that away there. There you go. There you go. Cross country. This is big, man. This is big. Can Kleber get his 5th gold medal? That's the good quick question for the men's side. But we are on the ladies. I don't have to put any graphics up. I'll do that the minute the teams are on the first check times and stuff. We'll put some graphics up as well. Oh, what did I just do there now? That's not the background I wanted. Okay, the background has just changed. Well, we'll change it back again, don't you worry. We'll get a nice picture of the Olympics in the background. I'll find something nice. Just changed there. It just changed. We'll use that one today. There you go. Damn, there you go. Nice. Good stuff. All right. So that's the first change already. And it is Sweden changing over. It goes really quickly. This is the first like kind of heat, and then there's another one. So here we go. So Julia Kern out there. They've got to change, I think, 3 times or 4 times. So Sweden, USA, Germany, Norway, Switzerland, Italy. Okay. Big stuff here. That was quick. 3.5 minutes for the first change, which is approximately correct because it is called team sprint. But it starts, it picks up when they come back for the next time. But we'll see. This is the team's women's final. Let's quickly go get some infos for you guys on this stuff. I think the second one is not going to be as quick as the first. Damn. That snow did catch out everybody a little bit this morning as well. But it's good, man. It's good. It's winter. It's supposed to snow, isn't it? It is supposed to snow in winter. Let me just hit that button there. There you go. Man, everybody says it's winter, and then when the snow comes, I don't want winter, I want summer. And then there's 2 hot days in winter, and everybody's like, oh no, I want the winter back. So So Germany ahead of Sweden at the moment, which is nice. Just to, don't want the Swedes to blow away with it. Don't want to upset any of the Swedish people, but I do want a close race. I don't mind if Sweden wins it, just give me a close race at the end. Yeah, that's all under control at the moment. Let's see, cross country in progress. So let's hit that. There you go. Oh. Yeah. There's a lot of good teams out there at the moment. I mean, People's Republic of China is in the Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic, Latvia, Germany, Sweden, Finland, Canada, Switzerland, Norway, United States of America, Austria, Italy, France, Poland, and Estonia. So, I'm alright. Just got back from work, Ronnie. Yeah, I thought I should have been here a little bit earlier, but the bus had a little bit of problems this morning because the snow caught out somebody and we had a little bit of an accident on the road ahead of us. So the bus couldn't get through either because the ambulance services were there, Yeah, when it all of a sudden snows, it catches the people out. How are my aunt and uncle enjoying the snow? They're on holiday here from South Africa, and they must be thrilled with the snow. The normal people, they don't want the snow. So here we go. Second exchange already, and now it's Finland, Sweden, Canada, Switzerland, USA. Ooh. Norway down in 6th at the moment. So it's back to Jessie Diggins, and she will pace it. So the key on this thing is that when they sprint, right? The ladies sprint. The girls that are, like Jessie Diggins, she did the first loop. Pass it over to Jessica Kern, who did the second. Wow, Jessica Kern is doing the second. It's not like these ladies can just wait in the finishing area. No, they're on bikes. They're going on the loops themselves again. They're keeping themselves warm. Otherwise, the skis get taken away from them. The service people are waxing those skis back up so that they have a chance. Germany dropping off the pace here a little bit. That's quite worrying. All the way down there in 10th spot. One of the favorites. So let's see. Still USA ahead of Sweden and Switzerland in 3rd. Ooh, that's nice. Norway up there as well now. And there's a Kalin for Switzerland. I just want to have a look it is Astrid Slund and Julia Bevrik are the two skaters there for Norway. Who we got for Switzerland? Obviously we got Nadia Fendlich and Nadia Kalin. As long as you're Nadia, you're good for the Swiss. For the Swedes, it is Jonas Sindling and Maja Dahlqvist. For the Finns, we have Jasmi Jonsu and Yasmin Kahara. So if you're Yasmin, you're doing well there. So now the Swedes putting on a little bit the screws. You're trying to get away here from Jessie Diggins. Sundling trying to get away from everybody now. They don't want to make the same mistake they did in the women's relay where Ebba Andersen fell and broke a ski. So they're trying to get away early here, but they are the big favorites. The Swedes are the massive favorites, man. Can't deny that the Swedes are the favorite in this one, but we'll see. Don't forget our big sports day ahead of us today. After this, at about 1:30, so in 1.5 hours time, it's going to be the women's slalom gold medal run to let so you can win the gold medal there. We still got the men's sprint coming up, so lots on the channel today. So here we go. Back to the exchange area. This is the third exchange. So Sweden with a little bit of a lead here. So it's Sweden, USA, Finland, Norway at the moment. Switzerland, Germany, Canada, that's your top 7. France is in 8th, Italy in 9th, and Poland in 10th. Austrians are a little bit off pace in 11th, followed by Estonia. There are 15 teams here, don't forget. So it is all tight. Tighter than a duck sauce, as we would say. Here we go. So they got to look at it again. You see, if you look. So now they got to shake their legs. The ladies here that have come into the finishing area, give their skis to the servicemen. They try to polish them up again, get them ready for the next one. Sweden got a 2.3 second lead over the USA. Question is, what can Julia Kern do here? Can she bring the USA back, or the Swedes going to blow them out the water here? But it's all tight. It's still all nice and tight. So that's Poland. Yeah, Canada doing well as well, eh? I think with the men it's going to be even tighter because the Norwegians won't pull away. They know if they got Kleber on that last run, it's done. There you go. So, coming down to that turn, nobody slipping. It's still the Swedes with about a 20-meter advantage here. If you're the Americans, do you say close the gap or just let them skate on their own? That's the question you could ask here. But it is Sweden, United States, Finland, Norway, Switzerland, and Germany. That's your top 6. Of course, only 3 teams are going to get medals, so it's going to be tight. It looks like the gap has been closed to the Swedes a little bit here by the United States. But we'll see. Good skating so far from the Swedish lady. I think Sundling, when she gets back on, she's just going to try to run away with it. A quick look here. Okay, that's good. Got that up there. Yeah, I also think it's a battle for silver, but you never know, hey. Look, don't count out anybody, don't count your chickens before you hatch. We've seen people fall this week, haven't we? But I think the Swedes this time are not going to make the same mistake they did in the team relay. Don't forget, there's still big air today. All that stuff coming up today. A lot of it was cancelled yesterday to the weather, but look at that weather there in Val di Fiemme. Not a cloud in the sky, beautiful weather. So now, exchange 4. These athletes now can go full power because this is their last 4th exchange. So that is a 4-second lead now. Finland, Canada, United States, Switzerland, Germany, Norway. Ooh! Not what you were expecting. I was not expect the Norwegians to be a little bit better on this one. Here we go. So here we go. The Americans are the chasers now, with Finland and Norway trying to chase down the Swedes, but I don't think it's happened. The Swedish lead is now about 6 seconds already. So there's still 2, look, there's 2 climbs to come here. So let's see. Sundling is gone at the moment. It's unbelievable what power that woman has in her. I can tell you guys, don't forget, we are doing, after the men and men's sprint as well, we will be up for the women's slalom, and I can tell you, Michaela Schifrin was unbelievable in the first run. She's ahead of Lena Dürr, almost a second. Then it's Cornelia Ullmund of Sweden, Camille Rast, Anna Sven Larsen, and Wendy Holdener. So good medal possibilities for my Swiss once again. It's all close behind Schifrin later. It'll be close from the second spot till the 12th spot. There's only a second in it. So yeah, good stuff. So yeah, they come back to the exchange area. Well, they got that little hill still to go before them. Swedes are closer to that. Oh, look at her go, man. She is powering it now. The Swedish girl is really trying to get away from them now. That's going to put the button on there. So it's Finland in second at the moment. Finland pulling away from the rest. That would kind of be an upset medal, I think. Well, that the Finns come in second. It's what can the USA? It's the USA followed by Canada, Switzerland, and Norway. Ooh, Germans there as well. But it looks like the silver medal is getting away from some of these. So it looks like it's Sweden and Finland, the two Scandinavian teams. Oh, the Swedish girl is way out in front. Dahlqvist. I think the gold medal's gone, ladies and gentlemen. I think the Swedes take the medal here. I can't see anybody catching them anymore. It's all about that silver and bronze medal now. I think so. She's got a big enough lead. Here we go. Last exchange coming up. The fifth and final exchange for the woman. Here we go. Here we go. So, Sweden off. Looks like they're going to get the gold. It's kind of more exciting what's coming here for second. Finland in second at the moment. A second and a half ahead of the United States, Germany, Norway, France, and Canada. Where are my Swiss girls? They fell off here. So, the Swiss girl Fendrich there, she is the strongest out of the pack here. If she should bring the medal home, this would be an unexpected medal for the Swiss, I think. Oh, the Slund is coming from Norway. Do they catch the Finnish girl from Finland? She's not the finished article, she's just from Finland. She is Finnish. There you go. Oh, I'm loving this, I'm loving this. Let me just quickly get into the chat again. Switch that on and off again. There you go. Something smells like it's burning. Short in the house. So, Sweden away. Sweden are gone. And nobody catching Sweden. Looks like Switzerland and Norway are going to catch Finland. But I don't think you catch Sweden anymore. So, Switzerland going for the second spot. Jawohl, jawohl. Hop Schweiz, baby. Yeah, Switzerland in second spot here. Switzerland in second. Finland in third. Norway in fourth. The Swiss commentator's losing his fucking mind. So am I. Good stuff here. Oh, it looks good because the Norwegians are a little bit off the back there. Can they still catch the Finns? That's the question. The Canadians, the USA, looks like they're not medaling. It doesn't look like the Germans are medaling today either. Oh, the French definitely not. The Italians are gone. And we're getting closer to the Swedes. This would be unbelievable. Nadia Fenrich is doing the job here, baby. That's why it's snowing outside. I've got to open up afterwards. I need to look at the snow more. Here we go. Here we go. What can Fenrich do? She's not far off. It's only about a 5-second gap. Finland still holding on to third, followed by Norway. And Germany's in there as well. Now Norway has moved into that bronze medal spot. Finland in fourth, but they will be overtaken by Germany. The Swedes are holding on, yeah? The Swedes are holding on, yeah? This is good. Switzerland will get a medal. It will be the silver medal. Nadia Kalin and Nadine Fenrich. Here we go. Yes, Sweden ahead of Switzerland. Two different countries if you're American. Silver medal, baby. Silver medal. And Germany get the bronze medal, pipping Norway on by 0.1 second. United States in 5th. Woo! Norway without a medal. All shit and all hell will be breaking loose in Oslo once again because they don't medal. They're not happy there in Norway. But hey, well done. Sweden, Switzerland and Germany. That is good for Middle Europe. If you guys are not from Europe, look, obviously we have... These sports are always dominated by the Scandinavians, but if the Central Europeans like Germany, Switzerland, and France can do well, fantastic. North America there with Canada and the United States, 4th and 5th. Good stuff there. Oh, this is fantastic. Now I get time to take a sip of water. Oh, that's my wife. That is my wife. She knows that I'm alive. Yes, I'm at home. Yes. Doch. Ich bin einfach daheim. Ich hatte es so geplant, dass ich am Morgen reingehe und am Nachmittag raus. Sehr gut. It's snowing beautifully here. All white. Everything's nice and white and nice. I was going to be 5 minutes early at home, but the bus had an accident. Well, not the bus. A car had an accident in front of the bus. Yeah, people are not used to the snow. Good thing. But I'll call you in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, okay? I'll call you at lunchtime. All right, ciao, bye-bye. Guys, remember when your wife calls, you pick up. You know what they say, happy wife, happy life? No wife? No wife, no life. No. But I did send a joke the other day. I got this beautiful joke from somebody the other day that was fantastic. I was saying that, well, we've got a little bit of time here. Just quickly recap. Sweden did win in front of Switzerland and Germany. The joke goes something like this. Well, it's statistically said that the happiest married couples on the least happiest married couples in the world are when are lesbian couples. Two women married. They got the highest divorce rate, followed by heterosexual marriages, one man, one woman marriage. That's the second highest. And then gay guys, they have the least divorces. They stick together the longest. And this guy was saying, well, it was it's normal. Two women in a thing, it makes things tough. You guys have got to check it out. I'll tell you what the guy's name is. I'll tell you what his name is quickly. I'm gonna quickly get it. I'm not gonna tell the joke because I'll get into trouble too much. But let me pass that joke on. The guy's name is, I can't remember him. Let me have a look. I've got to put it out there. What is his name? I'll find it for you. He's an Australian comedian. Let me go here. Is that Jim Jeffries is the guy's name? Jim Jeffries. Check it out, really funny. Kill yourself laughing. Don't take everything too seriously. All I know is that, damn it, the Swiss, we got another medal. That is number 11 in our books. I said 15. I think curling, we could still get 2. So that'll get us up to 13. And then, and then today we still got Camille Rust and Wendy Holden in the slalom. So I'm hoping, my friends. Good medal there from Germany. So Sweden, Switzerland, and Germany. Those are your cross-country women's team sprint champions. Sweden take the gold. Switzerland take the silver. Germany take the bronze. Look, I'm even happy that the Germans got a bronze. That would not be the case, but because the Swiss got silver, all is good. Fantastic medal by the Swiss. Didn't see that one coming. Everybody knew the Swedes was going to win this one. It's the same as I can tell you now. Can I play Vic Adamas for you guys? Men's sprint. Who's going to win the men's sprint? No way, boys and girls. No way. I can quite guarantee that already. Let me copy out quickly the starting list for the men's sprint. Nah, good stuff here. That was an exciting race there from the ladies. Got to give it to. Finland fell off at the end there. They were so long in that medal position. That's her third medal for Sindling already. 1 gold, 2 silvers. Not a bad haul for an Olympics there. Look, there was big controversy in the Swiss selection today. One of the Swiss racers who wasn't selected, she was pissed. She thought she should have been. But look, they got the silver medal, and then obviously you look at it that way, that then the selectors did everything correctly. Ooh, I can tell you, if you are curling, not looking good for Team GB there. They'll be knocked out there. Okay. Men's team sprint. Let's see, that was the qualification. Woman, here we go. That's going to start in 3 minutes time, so the athletes will come out for that. Just quickly want to copy out the starting list for you guys. I hope they've got that up there. That's, look, 17 teams. Okay. So not a small field. We'll put that out there in a second. There we go. 2 teams that the men have got to be careful. That is France and Sweden. They're going into this competition with a yellow card. What does that mean? If they do anything stupid like bump somebody or get in somebody's way, they will get a second yellow card and they will be disqualified. So, yeah, not the best way to go into a final. Let me quickly put up the starting list. I can tell you. There you go. There you go. Put it out there. Let's make a nice, just make it smaller. There we go. Open it up. There you have your starting list for the men. 17 teams. Norway, United States, Italy, France, Sweden, Czech Republic, Finland, Switzerland, Great Britain, Canada, Austria, Germany, Poland, Spain, and Australia. Aussies in there as well. So the only continent that has got nobody is, well, of course, no South American teams, no teams from Africa, and no teams from Asia. But we do have Australia, lots of Europeans. We've got Canada, the US. But look, where are we going with this? I think Norway, USA, Italy must probably the favorites for the medals. Then France, Sweden could get in. Maybe the Swiss could do something. The Finns, I wouldn't count out the Finns. And then maybe, you never know with the Germans. But it becomes tough at the bottom of the list there. But that's your starting list for now. There you go. Look, you've got Johannes Klebo there, Johannes Hutzloch Klebo and Einar Hegergaard. Those are the two. Yeah, they should do it for Norway. Then you got Gus Shoemaker and Ben Ogden of the USA. We've got Federico Pellegrini, the grand old man of biathlon, of cross-country sprinting. Him and Ilya Barp. For the French, we've got Matthias Desloges and Jules Chapaz. Sweden, it's Johan Hegerström and Edwin Angerer, so that's a tough team. For the Swiss, it is Yannick Riebli and Valerie Grand. I think we can medal here. I'm not counting us out yet, man. What else? The Finnish team, that is Lauri Vuorinen and Joni Mäki. That's your top 8 teams. And the Czech Republic has got Michael Novak and Jiří Tus. So there they go, underway. Let's see how this all plays out here. On the men's side, let me collapse that so that I can get all the results will be coming up there. We'll collapse that as well. There you go. So if you're going to beat Norway, what is the tactic to beat Norway? Somebody already broke a stick. Was the fucking Swiss that broke the stick? It is this my Swiss that the stick has been broken. Going with one stick. This is not what we wanted. Damn it. But it's an early start. We can get back into this one. Just no panic now. Switzerland at the back of the pack now. Not good at all. Not good at all. So, the USA are motoring away in the front there. Is this their tactic to try to get away from everybody? I don't know. You're not getting away from the Norwegians, I can tell you that. No, it is not. It's actually, is that Austria out in front? Yeah, it looks like the Austrians are doing a number here. But we got... they're just showing how the stick was broken there. Swiss was actually in very good position there, in third position, and then the stick broke. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens here. But plenty of time, not to worry. They're all together again. At the moment, it is the USA in the lead there. That is that Mr. Ogden. If you Norway, you're just biding your time. Look, Norway knows whatever happens. If they give over at the fifth exchange, and they give it to Kleber, and they're all together, he's winning the race. We know that. There's nobody outsprinting Johannes Hitzler Kleber. That is, I mean, that is just guaranteed, baby, guaranteed. But this is going to be a quick race. I see them around about 3.5 minutes per leg. Won't be more than that. Won't be more than that. So, get that quickly back up. So here we go. This is coming already to the first exchange. It's gone quite quickly. Like I said, around about 3.5 minutes, even less. Even less. But the Swiss have picked up we picked up a medal with the ladies. That's all. Here we go to the first exchange. So it is Italy, France, Norway, United States, Spain, Germany, Austria are all in there at the moment. Look at all the skaters are still there. All the countries are together. No one has dropped off the back. No one has pulled out in the front. Kleber goes straight to the front. He doesn't want to be in the pack. He doesn't want anything to break on his skis or anything like that. Because that's the only way that the Norwegians are losing this gold medal. Is that if they fall or something happens. But Switzerland moving up the table now. I like that. That's a lot better. Yeah. Bib number 8. Yeah, we're about in the 6th, 7th position here. Australia's still in the hunt. Everybody's in the hunt. No one has been knocked off the back. And I don't think anybody will be in the second exchange because Kleber will control the pace of the race. He's not interested in going way ahead because he doesn't need to, because he knows there's nobody. It's like he's like the Usain Bolt, man. There's nobody beating him in the sprint here. So he's just taking his nice little time. You know, use the first exchange as a nice little warm-up, get yourself in shape. The French and the Swedes have to be careful. They cannot make any mistakes. They're both on yellow cards for impeding other athletes already. So if they do impede again, it's goodbye, arrivederci, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, tot ziens, whatever you want to call it in any language. Good stuff here. Now it's a good Kleber. About 1.2 meter lead. That's what he wants. The other skiers exactly know we don't have to follow Kleber. They know exactly. It has no you know, everybody else in that pack knows we're actually fighting for the silver medal. So why play Klæbo games and try to catch him if he wants to go? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Look at, I mean, Klæbo is basically standing still, just letting them go ahead of him. He's not bothered about it at the moment. And this makes it really interesting race because everybody's in there at the moment. With the ladies, a few fell off at the beginning, but here at the men's race, due to the Norwegians not forcing the pace here, it looks like it's just everybody hanging in there. And if you countries like Sweden, Finland, United States, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, you'd actually want the pace to go up because you do not want these, you don't want all of a sudden, you don't want the Australians or the Poles or the Czechs or anything to get in your way of getting a medal. And as long as everybody's in there, everybody can win it. So they come to the second exchange, which has now been a little bit slower than the first one. There you go, Klæbo, out there on a Sunday stroll at the moment. So let's have a look what happens here. So I'll tell you what how the standing is in a second. So it is Norway, Finland, Austria, Sweden, Switzerland, Canada, France, Spain, Great Britain, and Sweden. That is how they came through the second exchange. But no one trying to get away from the others. Oh, another. I think the US also broke a stick. They need an extra stick there. That's the risk you take. That if everybody's in the pack, those sticks break quickly. They're made out of carbon fiber, but they're not very strong. Well, not very strong. They're not very thick. They break quickly, you know. And if you break your stick on the wrong spot, you could be in freaking trouble. I can tell you that. You don't want to break your stick on one of the climbs because there's no one there to give you a new one. You have to wait till it's on the top of the climb. Sweden starting to move up the pack again after falling back down. USA as well after their broken stick. Spain, all of them are in there at the moment. Poland, and at the back. The back we do have team number 4. That is France. Or at the back they also had a broken stick. So yeah, but they're all nicely, all single filed, all one behind the other. No one has got knocked off yet. French suffering a little bit. But I mean, they've got different. I don't know why they haven't got all their best guys. Shanavar, why is he not there? But Finland and Norway, both out in front. Good stuff here. Coming up to that third exchange afterwards. I think the fourth and fifth exchanges is where the action starts to happen. Good stuff this morning. Brian, hi Vic. Hi Vic, let the best athlete win regardless of which kind. Hell no! What is wrong with you? Kumbaya or what? You wouldn't be saying that if it was the Rugby World Cup, would you? Well, let the best team win. No, Brian, no, don't start like that this morning. If it was the Rugby World Cup, you'd say, fuck the rest. Most important thing, the Springboks win. Aye. It's when you've got no skin in the game is when you talk like that. I do the same. When there's no skin in the game, I'm like, yeah, I just want a good race. Anybody can win. But now my Swiss in here, of course I want the Swiss to medal, man. Niemann. Icona. So yeah, they come back to the exchange. This has gone quickly, man. So Norway's still in the lead. Back to Johannes Hutzler Klæbo. What will he do? Italy also up there. I kind of still see Italy with a good medal chance here if they stay in the pack with Pellegrino. Angara of Sweden up front now, ahead of Norway and Italy. The big guns are up front. Switzerland in fourth, which I'm enjoying. I think we've got a good chance if we stay there. Finland in fifth, Spain in sixth, United States in seventh, Canada eighth, Austria ninth, Great Britain 10th, Australia 11th, France and Germany not doing well there. So this is the second time that Klebo's on the snow. So after this, there'll be two more changes. Klebo will give over to his team colleague for his last run, and then again Klebo will come at the bottom. So we've got another another 10 minutes of skiing to go here before we know who's going to win this gold medal. And then we have a nice little break before we get to the women's slalom. Let me quickly just tell you, don't forget that starts at 1:30 live with me, women's slalom. Let me just tell you what the situation in that women's slalom is. After the first run, it's Michaela Schifrin with around about 8/10 of a second ahead of Lena Dur, Cornelia Ulund, Camille Rast, Anna Larsson of Sweden, Wendy Holden of Switzerland, Laura Cottoni of Albania, Emma Eicher of Germany, Katrin Huber and Katrina Truppe of Austria. So yeah, everybody can still, there are a lot of good medals, but it's looking good for Schifrin. Can her nerves hold? We saw in the team event there, she kind of lost the nerve a little bit there. But Norway now taking control of this, Klebo out in front. But listen, if I look at Klebo now compared to the other, it looks like Klebo is going with the family on a Sunday stroll here, man. It looks like he's going for a stroll here. Let me take the start list away. There you go. So it looks like Klebo, he's not doing anything. Who's falling off the back there? Is that the Spanish guy now, number 14? That's right, the Spanish guy dropping off that group as well. So, yeah. But still about 12 to 13 teams all in the medal hunt at the moment. I think the next exchange is where the first athlete does his last leg, I think, where you can just power yourself out. Here we go, Norway coming back into the finishing line once again. So Norway will Klebo will hand over to Einar Hegard, and then Hegard will just put the hammer down, I think, now, because you don't have to save yourself anymore. This is now the legs, the last two legs. Each skater from each team has one leg left. Here we go. This is where I think it becomes a little bit more clear who's going to get the medals, because I think now the teams will put the hammer down. But there's still about, at least, what is it? Out of the 17 teams, all the way back to the 14th position, Australia, all within 2 seconds. So, yeah, it is crazy. Two teams, I think, have fallen off the back, and two teams been taken out the race already. It looks like it, because we had. Let me have a look at the start list quickly. We had 17. Who is missing from the? Only 15 teams. Sorry. Okay, so everybody's still there. So let's see. The USA are pushing. I can see some teams falling off the back now, because the years where it becomes squeaky bum time. First big hill now, and yeah, they're starting to motor it now. It's starting to pull out. Concertina effect here. Oh, whoa. See, there you go. No, that's fine, Brian, man. But hey, have you been watching the Olympics? The Winter Olympics is a fantastic sports event, man. I love it. So it looks like the Americans are putting the hammer down here, followed by the Norwegians. They are trying to split the whole bunch here. Switzerland is in third. I like that. Hopp Schweiz, let's go. Sweden there in fourth. Italy in fifth. A lot of teams falling off the back now. Was to be expected. The Spaniards are going backwards. The Finns are going backwards. The French are not doing well. Can they break this group up? Ideally, you don't want more than 3, 4, maybe 5 teams vying for the medals if you're one of those medal contenders. Norway has taken the lead now. Once they give it to Klæbo, I think it's ciao ciao, auf Wiedersehen, arrivederci, bonsoir, buongiorno, whatever you want to say. It's going to be goodbye, my friends. There you go. Hegesard also pulling away now. Here it becomes very interesting. Switzerland, I think it's Valerio Grund, going to take over. So a lot of teams are going to vie for that silver medal. Yeah, well, so Norway coming through here first. It's about a 2-second lead, and Klæbo has got it ahead of the United States, Italy, Sweden, and Switzerland, Canada in 6th, Czech Republic, Great Britain, Poland, Austria, Germany. Nah, Klæbo, no one's catching Klæbo, and even if they do, it doesn't matter. He's going to beat them in the sprint. Got to be careful for Ogden, the American. He's kind of crazy. He could outsprint Klæbo. Yeah, look, the American trying to close the gap to Klæbo. I think that's dangerous because Klæbo will just put on the turbos in about a second or two time. But it is USA in second behind Norway. Those two teams have got a little bit of a gap to that third place team. So actually quite good tactics here from the USA following Norway. Sweden in third, Italy in fourth, Switzerland in fifth, Canada in sixth. Oh, we got about 2 minutes to go and then we'll know exactly who's winning this. So Klæbo he's not going too quickly, he's just waiting. The Italians are on the back of the US, not what the US wanted. I think he went too early, the US boy there. 5 teams are clear now, 5 teams are clear. And the 5th team is Swiss, which is fantastic. Look, Klæbo has got 4 competitions in the legs already. Let's not forget that. Here he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. Klæbo goes, baby. The US are trying to stay, but... Oh, the Swiss in 4th here. It's... Oh, this is going to be... Oh, this is going to be tough to beat Pellegrino and Ogden. Klæbo's gone, as expected. Johannes Hutzler-Klæbo has signed off. He's bye-bye, my friends. I don't know how you say bye-bye in Norwegian if someone's out there. Klæbo will win another gold. It will be the 4th gold medal he wins at this competition. Him and Jordan Stoltz are vying to become the king of the Olympics. I don't think the Swiss are going to medal here. I think it's going to be 4th for the Swiss. Klæbo wins gold. USA 2nd, Italy 3rd, and Switzerland 4th. Damn it. Good race by the Swiss as well. Great Britain in a 5th position. Gotta hand it to the Brits there. Didn't see that one coming. Beating other big nations like Sweden and Finland. The Brits did a good job there. So, guys, we know that your Olympic champions in the men's sprint are Norway, and that is Einar Hegard and Johannes Hutzler-Klæbo with gold medal number 4. Klæbo's just from another planet, man. He's not from Norway. He's from Klindakton, or I don't know. He's a Ferengi, or I don't know. He's definitely not from this world, man. This guy's unbelievable. You put him in a race and he wins it. So well done to Norway. Well done to the United States of America. That is Gus Schumacher and Ben Ogden with a silver medal there. And for Italy it is Ilya Barb and the old man himself, Federico Pellegrino. Well done. I'm really happy for Pellegrino. I would have loved my Swiss to get a bronze medal. But let's be honest, Pellegrino in his whole career, he definitely deserves a medal here. So well done to Pellegrino and well done to Italy on their home soil. Well done. Guys, that's the team's men's cross-country sprint. Join me in 55 minutes for the women's slalom final run. We've got a lot of time there because it starts with the top 30. And it only gets interesting, I think, in the last 10. But, it'll all get started there by Petra Vilova of the Czech Republic. But in the lead at the moment is Schifrin Dürr from Germany, Oland of Sweden, Rast of Switzerland, Larsen of Sweden, Holdner of Switzerland, Kultori of Albania, and Emma Eicher of Germany. That is your top 8. So join me for that in 55 minutes. Guys, have a good one. Thanks for joining. Was a lot of fun. Congratulations to the women of Sweden, to the men of Norway on winning their gold medals. And again, my Swiss girls did get silver in the women's event. Ciao, ciao.